What's going on, guys? It's Chris, aka the Nerd Dad, and I finally have an install saber for you guys. Just never gets old. What's going on, you guys? So I know it's been a while since the last time I posted a lightsaber video, but work's been insane for me. But it's nice to see my city coming back to life. But hey, it's giving me an opportunity to actually buy more stuff to share with you guys. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm still running that giveaway once I reach 100 subscribers, and we're halfway there. So a couple of video ago, I showed off my new 89 Sabers MPP 2.5 by Corban. It took me a while to make a decision on whether I wanted to get it installed or with the CFX or Profi. But after some back and forth, I decided go with the Profi build. Now, this build could not have been done without the help of a few people. First, Jeremy of Solo Sabers LLC. He did an incredible job with his install, such a clean install, and I couldn't be happier. I reached out to him on Facebook, and he made the process super simple. He's best known in the Saber community as one of the very best, and he really lived up to the expectations. I'll leave a link to his Facebook and his YouTube channel so you guys can check him out. So Jeremy's always slapped with installs, but he continues to maintain such a huge standard on his installs. He quoted me about a 4-week turnaround, but actually finished in about 3, which I was super excited about. Now I've actually had this saber for about a month now, and I wanted to make sure I familiarize myself with the saber before I can review it, since it is my first Profi saber. With a new board came some new challenges. I didn't know how to do the basics of how to install fonts, tracks, or even blade styles for that matter. That's where the next guy comes in, Lando Sabers. I searched for some good videos on how to install basics on a Profi saber. Some were good, but it just didn't make sense to me, and it still took me a while. So I took some time to watch this video, and this was by far the best video to explain how to do all that stuff. I'm nowhere near a pro, but I understand how it works, so thank you, Lando. So I know this looks a little different from the last time you guys saw it. There were some minor changes made to it, but to me, it's the perfect MPP 2.5. Let's take a closer look. Alright, so here's a closer look of the hilt itself. Like I said, there were some changes made after it coming back from Jeremy over at Solo Sabers. Like I said, there is the Exactra strip by Sloth Furnace I ended up putting in there. And then also the wire from the Saber Armory that I ended up putting on there as well. A lot of people complained that it was kind of a pain in the butt to get in there. Some say they don't fit, and they actually don't fit. I ended up getting the hand drill that I usually use for my HMM kits, and hand drilled in to widen those holes a little bit, and they fit perfectly fine that way. I did tend to scratch a little bit here with when removing the flash badge I was on here, but when you have enough fingerprints on here, eventually you can't really tell it's there, so it's fine. It's no big deal. So like I said, I do have a Profi in here now. So Jeremy over at Solo Sabers put a Profi V2 in there for me. Let's flip this over. You can see there is the Profi board. Super clean install with a Smuggler's Outpost emblem in there, which Jeremy is part of Smuggler's Outpost. I believe on this side, it's in Arabesh says Darth Vader. And then on this side in Arabesh is Solo Sabers for Jeremy. He did put in a Smuggler's Outpost 28mm speaker. I don't think it's an elite speaker to my knowledge. It could very well be an elite speaker. This thing is loud. This sucker is loud. I can't even tell you how loud this thing is, but it's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. He did put a removable battery setup in there for me. I prefer a removable battery. And he does supply the 18650 battery with his commissions as well. I also asked him if he would put a kill switch. I'm not a fan of kill keys at all, so he put in a kill switch for me, and he did that extremely clean. I can't tell you enough how clean his installs are. So I'll go ahead and flip it on and turn it on for you guys. I believe the last font I had on here was K-Sith's Legends, I believe, and this is Darth Vader's. Actually, I think it was originally supposed to be Luke's. So what I ended up doing was I ended up just buying that and then just putting in Vader's ignition clashes, all that kind of stuff. So it does have swing on. Smooth swing. It does automatically come battle mode as soon as you activate it. Whether you do swing on or off, it doesn't matter. It automatically does. Let me double check. Let me see here.
Reset the chamber, the Skywalker.
So this one is actually that. So this is actually going to be Kate Sith's Legends. So if I just press this button here, this is the activation. This is the auxiliary. I chose for this to be the ignition because it does have a little bit of wiggle in there. And when pressing multiple times for blast or deflex, I didn't want to keep pressing that one. I made it to black. So it does have quotes. So if I tilt to the side here, hold the power button for 2 seconds.
Your destiny lies with you. Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
So the one thing I don't like about the battle mode, maybe it's just me, maybe I haven't figured it out, but once you do battle mode, the sensitivity for clash and stuff is super sensitive, and it's a little annoying. Sometimes it's a little annoying, but it's okay. So what I ended up doing, thanks to Lando Sabers, shout out Lando Sabers again, I made it to where when I turn it on, I will hold the aux button and then swing, and then it gets out of battle mode. So if I just press it, hold, swing, you hear a slight beep, and now, no issues. If I hold the aux button for 2 seconds, multiple blasts, which is awesome. The next font I put on there,
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
will be, I believe this one was also by K-Sith. I'm pretty sure it is. It is the Chosen One, which is Anakin's from Episode 3, the villain version. There it lights up perfectly on the inside. He did install it with the Solo Sabers LED NeoPixel, so I love that.
Lord Vader.
Of course, you gotta have Rogue Ones on there. It does have the track from Rogue One. There's that one there. Pretty awesome. I did learn from comments from another video, because I have seen people try to go through the fonts and they just press this to the very beginning, is if you hold it upside down and press it,
Master Skywalker.
Reset the chamber, the
Now this
So,
is pod racing.
this is going to be Kyberphonics F1 Racer. This is inspired by Anakin's pod racer in Episode 1. So I try to keep this all Anakin, whether it's him as Vader, him as a Padawan, or him as as a kid. So if you do swing on, it's the sound of his pod racer from the first movie. And of course, this has a track as well. So this next font I'm going to put on here, this is one I was super excited about, and I couldn't stop messing with this hilt when I finally got it on there. So this was done by the help of Ronin Sabers, Tony at Ronin Sabers. What I ended up doing was I took Kyberphonics Father, and then I took a little bit of Kyberphonics Cold Fulcrum, and I kind of added a couple things in there to make it the way I wanted to. Now, Ronin Sabers helped me out because he was able to take some of the dialogue from Ahsoka Tano's duel with Vader in Rebels, and so it does have a lengthy prion, and that was what I intended for to have, was a lengthy prion because of that duel that she had with Vader. So I'll just change over to that font now, and that part right there obviously was in the point right before, or not before, after she had sliced his helmet, and you can see Anakin's eyes. And now the pre-on, like I said, is lengthy, but it's so worth it. I think what I'll end up doing for this is I'll end up taking the blade plug out and putting a full blade in here. When I say full, it's only 32.5 inches because your boy's short, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in an old video. Let's not go down that road again. Let me zoom out a little bit. You guys see more of it. Turn the slide off. And here it goes.
I won't leave you. Not this time.
Then you will die.
There are no Jedi. You and your Inquisitors have seen to that.
Perhaps this child will confess what you will not.
I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask. But it's impossible. My master could never be as vile as you.
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
Then I will avenge his death.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
That was awesome. I love that. I love the way it worked out very, very well. So Tony, thank you again for that. You really helped make the saber complete. That's the look I was going for. Or I guess you could say the sound I was going for this build. I wanted to inspire this build to be essentially all Anakin's. Whether it was, again, from when he was a kid to a Padawan or to a Sith Lord. But yeah, Killer Hilt, as of right now, is my favorite up until I get this other one I have installed. That'll be in a later video. I'm going to compare two different sabers from two different companies, from Corbanth, along with 7 Chambers, Phoenix Props Hilt. I don't want to give away too much on that, but that's essentially the road that we're going down with this. So, back to me. Well, that about covers this review of the 89 Sabers MPP 2.5 installed by Jeremy over at Solo Sabers. I can 100% recommend his service and will definitely be using him in the future. Again, thank you Jeremy over at Solo Sabers LLC, Lando Sabers, and Tony at Ronin Sabers for your help. Without you guys, this build would not have been possible. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps me out. I've already got more things that should be on its way, including a bunch of stuff that I bought on May the 4th. I'm super excited to share all that stuff with you guys. So, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you.